With tensions growing between the U.S. and Venezuela, South Florida residents think that the operations are key to remove Maduro from power.
De la bahía a los corales, el gobernador Ron DeSantis vino a la FIU el día de ayer con una promesa: limpiar nuestros océanos y salvar los arrecifes.
And it was right here where Volkes Neray took her first steps as a student journalist to become the news legend she is today.
Normalmente la gente en el sur de la Florida suele viajar para poder acampar bajo las estrellas, pero para los residentes del Doral, eso no es necesario.
Nos encontramos en la ciudad de Wynwood, donde cientos de fanáticos se reunieron en un torneo 1 versus 1 y en la cual hubo un invitado sorpresa, Leo Messi.
Here in Hialeah, former Councilman Brian Calvo has just been elected mayor of the City of Progress, celebrating in the Hialeah Park Casino, where the big winner wasn't at the tables, but at the polls.
Good morning, Nica Valentina. That's right. Just 2 days ago, this iconic gas station, which is considered a cultural center for the Venezuelan community in Doral, was filled with many people celebrating what they call the first steps towards freedom.
MLK Day is not only about honoring the civil rights leader, but also about helping out the community. Dozens gather here in North Miami to clean up the parks in a day of service.
For many, it's normal to take the day off during MLK holiday. But for these folks, it's a day to give back. Many gathered yesterday morning in North Bay Shore Park, located in North Miami, for an annual community cleanup day.
Residents, volunteers signed up on Eventbrite, and they're here cleaning up North Miami and keeping it beautiful.
From student to seniors, people from all ages participated in this initiative hosted and promoted by North Miami Vice Mayor Cassandra Timothy, who emphasized the importance of service in this special day.
Martin Luther King Jr. pretty much dedicated his life to service, and he pretty much gave us a mantra to serve others. And so today, throughout the entire nation, community organizations and local governments are hosting their day of services to just give back to the community.
Families volunteering were given food and coffee, as well as all the equipment needed to contribute to the cause.
Families and their children help by cleaning and picking up trash like paper, plastic, and even the leaves from the trees to maintain the park.
They say spending the holiday in service is the best way to keep Dr. King's message alive.
And so it's a reminder to folks to just give back to humanity, to give back to your local community, to your churches, to your playgrounds, and do something that can better your community.
As you can see, it was a day to celebrate the community and honor a legacy. Reporting for Capital News, I'm Alejandro Marquina.
Normalmente la gente en el sur de la Florida suele viajar para poder acampar bajo las estrellas, pero para los residentes del Doral, eso no es necesario.
Para muchos, acampar en el sur de la Florida puede llegar a ser una actividad rara e incluso algo imposible de pensar debido al constante calor.
Ya, listo.
Pero para Pablo Núñez, esto no es nada nuevo.
Para compartir en familia es una experiencia inigualable, ya lo hemos hecho durante 3 años.
Él, como muchos residentes del Doral, decidieron venir al Doral Central Park el pasado jueves para una noche en familia, al aire libre, bajo las estrellas. Todo esto sin la necesidad de viajar.
Es súper fantástico esto que hacen aquí en el parque, los niños viven con la naturaleza, todas las actividades, todos en familia, súper seguro. Y bueno, estamos igual cerca de casa, pues no hay que ir tan lejos.
El evento anual organizado por la ciudad del Doral incluyó puestos de comida y diferentes actividades, todo con la meta de unir a la comunidad y pasar un rato fuera de las pantallas.
La intención siempre fue cómo traer a la comunidad juntos y que vivan la experiencia, sobre todo los más chicos, de poder dormir en una tienda de campaña con la familia y compartir un momento diferente donde no hay televisión, no hay tantos electrónicos.
Y ni las bajas temperaturas o el no tener experiencia acampando te previene de disfrutar de esta noche tan especial.
Estoy experimentando, primera vez que hago esto. Justamente hoy es el cumpleaños de mi hija y bueno, estamos aprovechando de reunirnos con amigos y súper chévere acá, divirtiéndonos. Además que qué suerte que tuvimos, que el clima está perfecto y bueno, buenísimo.
Un evento el cual para muchos se ha convertido en una tradición familiar.
De verdad son espectaculares, siempre lo esperamos, sabemos que el primer fin de semana es febrero y siempre aquí en esta alcaldía siempre hay eventos diversos que son muy buenos para la familia.
Y la ciudad del Doral planea hacer más eventos como este en los años por venir. Reportando para Capital News, soy Alejandro Marquina.
Here at Florida International University, thousands of students come from all over the world to pursue a better education. The Trump administration has pushed to end TPS for Venezuelans, possibly affecting hundreds of students. I've talked to one of the students about his concerns over the matter. Earlier this month, Venezuelans with temporary protected status got some relief. A federal judge blocked the Trump administration's plan to take away TPS for more than 500,000 people. But the danger is still there. The administration is now asking the Supreme Court to end TPS once and for all. This will affect not only workers, but also thousands of students in universities across the country.
I have nowhere to go.
Daniel, an accounting student at FIU, has lived in the U.S. for 8 years. He says this situation has hurt him mentally, academically, and even financially.
As a student, it's something I need to be able to justify and maintain my enrollment. And not having an answer adds uncertainty. It adds extra enrollment costs and identification problems.
Juan Carlos Gomez, clinical professor of law at FIU and director of the Carlos Cosa Immigration and Human Rights Clinic, say that Venezuelans in this situation need to act quickly.
They need to speak to an attorney as soon as possible. They especially need to speak to an attorney who is familiar with Venezuelan cases, but who is very up to date on the current crisis that we are facing in the immigration world.
He also warns the community about false promises and misleading advice.
So we want people to be informed and to be careful and do not let people promise you impossible things.
Daniel says he wants to stay in the country that has been his home since he was a teenager. But if the Supreme Court ends TPS, he says he will not have many options left.
It's unfortunate, but I would have no other place to go because returning to Venezuela, it's not an option.
As of today, the Supreme Court hasn't made a decision, yet thousands of Venezuelans remain hopeful for the best and prepared for the worst. Reporting for Kaplan News, I'm Alejandro Marquina.